Does honesty always win the day? Or can dishonesty sometimes seem to triumph? Let's explore this question through a tale from a time long ago, in a kingdom far away. Once upon a time there were two brothers named Simon and Samuel, both known throughout their small kingdom for their wit and cunning. Simon, the elder of the two, was known for his honesty, while Samuel, the younger, was infamous for his dishonesty. Simon, with his fair and just nature, had a reputation for being trustworthy. He was the kind of man who would return a lost coin to a beggar and would never take more than his rightful share. On the other hand, Samuel was always looking for shortcuts and easy ways out, no matter who he hurt in the process. One day the king announced a contest. The prize was a chest filled with gold, enough to last a lifetime. The challenge was to retrieve a golden apple from the highest branch of the tallest tree in the forbidden forest. Simon and Samuel, like many others, decided to take on the challenge. Simon prepared diligently for the journey, gathering supplies and studying maps. He knew the journey would be treacherous, but believed in his ability and in the virtue of hard work. Samuel, however, had a different plan. He decided to lie and cheat his way to the golden apple. As the journey commenced, Simon took the long, hard route, climbing steep hills, crossing raging rivers, and fighting off wild beasts. Meanwhile, Samuel took a shortcut, tricking other competitors, stealing their supplies, and even sabotaging their efforts. Finally, both brothers reached the tree almost at the same time. Samuel, with his dishonest ways, reached first and plucked the golden apple. But as he turned to leave, he tripped over a root he had ignored in his haste and dropped the apple. Simon, who was just behind him, picked up the golden apple. Seeing his brother's predicament, Simon offered Samuel a hand. Despite his dishonest ways, Samuel was still his brother, and Simon could not leave him behind. Together, they returned to the kingdom, where Simon was declared the winner. But this story doesn't end here. The king, having heard of Samuel's deceit and Simon's honesty, made a decree. From that day forward, honesty would be the kingdom's highest virtue, and dishonesty would be its greatest vice. Simon was rewarded not just with the chest of gold, but also with the respect and admiration of the entire kingdom. Samuel, on the other hand, was left with nothing but regret and shame. So the question remains, does dishonesty ever truly win? In our tale, it seemed for a moment that it might, but ultimately, honesty prevailed, not only in the form of material wealth, but also in the form of respect, trust, and love. Reflect on this. Consider the choices you make, the paths you choose. Is the shortcut of dishonesty truly worth the cost? Or does the long, hard road of honesty lead to greater rewards? Only you can decide, but remember, every choice has a consequence.